r/AskReddit, if you woke up tomorrow a billionaire, what would you do with the money? Man, when I was in Turkey in the early 2000s, the exchange rate was 1,475,000 lira to the dollar. 100% true bucks and amp, Stanley Nichols. I might already be a billionaire, in Zimbabwe dollars. True. I'm already a millionaire in my currency. Would take 10 to 15 YRS to be a millionaire in USD. Inflation not adjusted. Go to a 5-star hotel, take a shower and wash away the poverty one last time. Dreams of a peasant. You're a billionaire now. Act like it. Buy the 5-star hotel. Asked my 8-year-old son a similar question once. He replied, from the third row of a minivan, I'd hire someone to wash me. If you are anything like me, you will look at every couch and chair on the side of the road, no matter how much is in the bank. Pour for too long. Swim in it like Scrooge McDuck. It's not a liquid, it's a great many pieces of solid matter that form a hard floor-like surface. Ag. Start a podcast on how you too could become an overnight billionaire. Peter Griffin already tried that for you, link. I'd honestly just lay in bed and catch up on some well-needed sleep first, LMAO, as long as no one knew. My first thought to sleep in, order some food and browse Zillow, sorting from high to low. On a serious note, I guess it would be very hard to get some sleep in with the amount of thoughts your mind would be going through on the newfound wealth. Finally, be able to take a deep breath out from under all my worry and stress. I'd probably sleep for 2 days straight. I'd have such a hard time spending it, though. Go to a local hole-in-the-wall diner and tip 1,000 on some pancakes. Do you work at a hole-in-the-wall diner that serves pancakes? I first read local hole-in-the-wall and did not expect pancakes. Retire my parents, pay their loans, buy them each their dream car, and then retire myself to a big cabin in the Alps. With some smart investing on the side. Finally I got this comment. Rest of the top ones didn't even think about their parents or loved ones. I'll take my mother for a world tour along with other cousins. Get mum a good dental implant. Ha 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 ha, this is so accurate. Don't forget your book of condescending lessons about how being a billionaire is a choice. Buy my mortgage, probably quit my job, buy a Veilside RX-7, travel more. Probably quit your job. Like it's a thought. Maybe I'll work my same job with 9-figure number in the bank. Bet it all on red. Put it all on 41. I've got a feeling about that number. Sir, the will only goes to 36. Okay, put it all on 36. I've got a feeling about that number. Put in the bank and get ludicrous amounts of interest, so my bank balance increases at a rate greater than I can spend. I inherited a good load of money last year that I didn't know I was getting. Know what I did with most of it? Invested it long term for that sweet passive income. Nobody even knows I have it. Pay off all debt and enjoy a minute or two of just being debt free after all the years. 2 sheiks at the same time, man. As Rodney Dangerfield once said, that way, if I get tired, they can talk to each other. You don't need to be rich for that. And the punchline will be just wake up. Scrolled way too far for this answer. Fucking A, man. That's it. Let my parents have a better life, they're quite good now but deserve better. Pay off my bills. Put away a nice nest egg. Then drop off a pallets of cash at kids' hospitals. Honestly, why not? You could live on a fraction of that money and still live an incredibly privileged life. Why not use most of it to spread some good in the world? Probably give a good portion away, and keep like 250 million. Cause after a certain point, does it really matter if I have 250 million or 2 billion? I'd set my immediate family and best friends up for life, and then I'd spend just about all the rest on buying and preserving wildlands and paying people to protect it. I would try to create some affordable housing in my city. I'd take it one step further than that and tank the real estate market in my area. A podcast where I tell crazier and crazier lies about how I became a billionaire until people finally figure it out sounds kind of fun. I really thought I'd lose people with the shark fin soup empire story, but no, my followers increased by 300k. Wipe out those Stanley Cups from existence and see some people have a meltdown. I keep thinking people are talking hockey. Buy new tarps for my roof. Buy politicians. Convert unused buildings into affordable housing and homes for the homeless. Delete it. Hire a professional finance manager. Pay off my loans. Buy a nice house. Go to job as usual. Definitely take more trips with family in the year. For me, the biggest win would be the last point. Start a tiny home business with a mission to combat the housing crisis / feudal rent entrapment / overinflated cost of housing. If you stack the tiny homes on top of each other and besides with good noise and thermal insulation you get to a good and affordable solution for housing. You could even put restaurants, coffees, and shops in the lowest floor so people have shorter ways to shops. Disappear. I'd become a supervillain, but to other rich people. I'd buy golf courses and turn them into affordable housing or nature reserves, and I'd twiddle my mustache with a shit-eating grin like I tied some sap to some railroad tracks. Open a science museum focused on play and hands-on experiences. Buy a plot of land, about 40 to 100 acres, put in a road and infrastructure, and build my house at the end of the road. I would give each friend and family member a couple of acres to build their dream house that I pay for. Buy a bunch of apartments and rent them at affordable rates to try to drive the local cost of living down. Well, as Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Buy my mortgage, then demolish and rebuild my house how I want it to be. Get a shave, a haircut, and a hot meal. Call my parents. Tell them to hang up the jersey. They've slaved away for decades. Now it's time for them to kick up their feet and finally enjoy life. Buy a pro sports team. Not a major one, but something that'll keep me busy and hopefully be an asset to a community. I'd buy a poverty franchise like the Reds or Pirates and actually invest in the team so it had over $100 million payroll. Then make it fun for community events and do good work through the team in the area. I would fake my death 100%. Buy all the property around Mar-a-Lago and put in low-income housing. Cocaine and hookers for about a week, then I'd start something helping the mentally ill homeless. Give about half to my parents. They've helped me so much in my life, and they deserve it. 5% of it to each of my close friends. I'd also probably just get a decent house with a very, very big basement that's fortified so it won't flood for all my collectibles. Maybe get my dream car. 1. Help my family with their most urgent needs. 2. Go from bank to bank and ask who pays out the best monthly deposit rates if I put it into one of their accounts, then deposit it. 3. Continue working in my job, I like it, maybe less. Use the deposit rates to compensate my loss in earnings and additionally do good deeds every month, maybe to different projects. Check which currency it's in. May I interest you in some Disney dollars? Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.